I will not. No, don't go! With nothing else to interact with, you make your way up the stairs. Oh, that is so creepy! Oh my gosh, I thought she was crying, but no, she's cackling. As you exit, you can hear the woman laugh behind you. The voice causes the shack to shake. You leave the shack as fast as you could. Oh my gosh. So all you do by that is just avoid death, and you realize you made the right decision. Oh, terrible. Oh, so that was a kind of neat little thing that happened. Oh, that was so creepy.
Okay, so I accidentally erased over all of our progress, but it didn't take too long to get back, just about 30 minutes or so. So I've had some time to think about it. The only places I can think where we can use the items we have, mainly the orb and the light emitting ring, is if we try and go back to the pillars. I'm thinking maybe the ring will protect us from the light that engulfed us and killed us last time. Other than that, we can always try for the other ominous stone again, possibly do something there. The only place other than that I can think we can use these items is maybe going back into the basement and checking those other rooms again, if we can do something there. I'm really thinking the pillars is probably the way to go. Alright, so we're going to go for the stone pillars. I hope something happens. I was getting kind of bored last time. I hope something exciting and new happens. Okay, put the orb in. Place the orb in the slot carved. The stones surrounding begin to glow. Light radiates and grows brighter. With a flash of light, your surroundings change. The ground is no longer grass. The newly discovered floor appears to be very old, as if crafted by somebody long ago. The rubble and stone near the edges of the platform also hint that this is an ancient place. Looking onward, at the end of the pathway is a fountain of light. There seems to be no beginning or end to an endless power steadily flowing. You are amazed at such a sight. Okay, I hope this works. The light intrigues you and you walk towards it. Rays of light brush about you as if they are seeking to break away from its home. You remember the ring you have found. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Oh gosh. You know, in retrospect, it seems obvious. Like, I'm sorry, I'll keep playing. And you remember the ring you have found, and you point it towards light. Your hand trembles as the light flows into it. Before you can think, the ring begins to burn as you stumble back. The light shines brightly from the ring. You notice a subtle warmth to it as you observe. You feel that you accomplish what you must do here. Oh. You pick up the orb. Thank goodness. Is all I have to say about that. With the orb back in your possession, you walk towards the trail. Oh, good. Faint trail comes to an end. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. In retrospect, it seemed kind of obvious when you picked up the ring. It's emitting a light. It's obviously some kind of magic ring. When I was rewatching the last episode, it seemed very obvious. I don't know why. I didn't think that right away. I don't know if we're jumping the gun by going back and seeing the unicorn again. Maybe we can help him now, but I'm going to try it. Oh, no, he's completely gone. Wait, what did that say? You stand and observe the empty grassland. There is no reason for you to be here. Oh, no, he's gone. Okay, well, we'll see him later. Okay, now I'm gonna get back to the tower. I'm thinking we can break that evil stone now. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go through the gate. I'm gonna see if we can go into the tower through the front door. Now that we have our powered up ring. Maybe it'll let us in. I am gonna check the fountain and the angels outside. First, though. Oh! The coin oh, the coin we got from the well. That's right. I completely forgot. The coin disappears in a subtle splash. The water then fizzles for a moment, quickly returning to a lifeless state. Oh, that never even occurred to me. Surely this must mean something interesting. Let's go check out the statues. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding onto a book in one hand. We read this before. Leave the statue alone. Okay. Try this one. Keep a distance and observe. Okay, so still nothing with the angels. Okay, let's try and go inside. Yes! Oh, I did not want to... I've been through that cave so many times trying to get back in here. I'm glad we didn't have to do it again. Alright, well, we go up the stairs. Through the library. The statue here again. You can't put your finger on it. It's caution you continue. I wonder if that's for anything. I don't know what that statue in the hallway is for. It may just be for no other reason than a creep factor. Alright, are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, open the hatch. You've made it to the top of the tower. Before you is a stone of power resting upon an altar of rock. Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the energies from the stone. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here as if the stone is sapping away your energy. Alright, let's try this again. Destroy the stone. You stretch forth your fist and you point the ring at the stone. You can feel a resistance as if the stone is trying to defend itself. You keep trying, focus on the ring. A burst of light shoots out from the ring, penetrating the stone. You feel the very air shake about. The ground beneath you begins to vibrate. The ring becomes heavier to hold in place, but you know it is working. You feel confidence and a sense of joy sweeping over you. The light intensifies, nearly blinding you. It's already blinding me. The ground beneath you shakes violently as if the tower itself was trying to stop you. What little fear in you becomes powerless as you focus on your task. Everything goes white, blinding you completely. A weird sensation comes over you, and you feel as light as a feather. You begin to feel a tingling sensation all over your body as you hone your senses. The feeling suddenly flees your body as you find yourself motionless. Everything is cold, and your ability to concentrate begins to leave you. You open your eyes, witnessing what is left of the tower. Oh, it crumbled. You begin to feel something. Warmth, light. It is coming back. He came back! We helped him. He got his power back. You lack the strength to talk as the unicorn comes into view. Light emanates from the horn on its head. All you can do is smile as the creature approaches. The light intensifies. You may have saved the land, but the unicorn has come to save you. Your adventure does not end here. Is that the end of the game? I think we beat the game. That was interesting. I want to try one more thing, just that felt a little bit incomplete. Okay, so I went and checked the discussion board for this game. There is only one achievement I didn't get, and it's actually an alternate ending, which I do see how to get. It's basically if you complete the entire game without ever talking to the unicorn, he doesn't come and save you at the end, and then your journey just ends here again. So the ending we got was actually a good ending because we did go to visit the unicorn, and he came back to save us when we needed him. So I'm going to redo the game again as quickly as I can, and then we can see what that alternate ending looks like. Before you is a stone of power resting upon an altar of rock. Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the energy. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone were sapping away your energy. Destroy the stone? You reach forth your fist and point the ring at the stone. You can feel resistance as if the stone is trying to defend itself. You try to keep hope and focus on the ring. A burst of light shoots from the ring. You feel the very air shake about. The ground beneath your feet begins to vibrate. The ring becomes heavier to hold in place, but you know that it is working. You can feel confidence and a sense of joy sweep over you. The light intensifies, nearly blinding you. The ground beneath you shakes violently as if the tower itself was trying to stop you. What little fear in you has become powerless as you focus on your task. Everything goes white, blinding you completely. A weird sensation comes over you, and you feel as light as a feather. You begin to feel a tingling sensation all over your body as you hone your senses. The feeling suddenly flees your body, and you find yourself motionless. Everything is cold, and your ability to concentrate begins to leave you. You open your eyes, witnessing what is left over of the tower. Even though your adventure ends here, you accomplish what you set out to do. It is finished. Alright, so that was Disturbed, a visual novel. I like that it had two alternate endings, one being that the unicorn comes back to rescue you after you save the land from the blight and restore his power to him, and the other just being you were noble enough to give your life for the greater good, which was restoring the land back to its former normalcy. I really enjoyed this game, even though I know text adventures aren't for everybody, but I find them just very gripping. There's always that curiousness that keeps you wanting to keep going ahead and find out what happens to the story. And for me, there's that curiousness of wanting to explore all possible scenarios, which we ended up doing. There were 17 achievements or death scenarios, and we did get them all, with the second ending being the last one. What originally drew me to this game was the art style of it. The developer's name is Brad Moore, but his handler is iBlackPen, and the reason for that, I think, is because he does all of his art with black pen ink, so every scene in this game that you saw, it was all done by hand with a pen, which I thought was really cool. It suited the theme and the kind of atmosphere of the game really well, because it's a very kind of abandoned plain, kind of the outskirts of a small town. There's a blight around, like a plague. There's nobody around. It's fairly deserted. Everywhere you go, you're met by some sort of death, either figuratively or literally. So I was really happy with this game. I hope you guys like this game as well. There are a lot of things I'm still left to question, like what to do with the two angel statues sitting outside the door to the tower. I did find out that the coin you pick up in the well is actually used to open the door to the tower. When you drop it in the fountain, that is the trigger to open the door, which I realized the second time I played it through, and I didn't bother going back to get the coin. I couldn't go back in the tower through the front door. There's also that praying statue in the hallway that we query on, but nothing happens with that either. The town Aramore that we're never allowed to enter. Every time we try to enter it, you die. So I'm still really curious about those things, if there were any way to engage with those things, or if they contributed to the story somehow, or if they were just there to be mysterious and kind of creepy, not sure. Alright, so that is all for this series. I'll have another one coming very soon. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for being my player too, and until next time, don't get scared without me.